Hello bookworms and welcome back to Get Me a Library. Today I'm reviewing The Cruel Prince. Now before I start the review, I just want to say that I stupidly thought that the next book was already out. So I read this quite quickly. Although I still did pace myself, if that makes sense. But no, it turns out that The Wicked King is not going to be out until next year. Okay, so The Cruel Prince. Of course I want to be like them. They're beautiful as blades, forged in some divine fire. They will live forever. Carden is even more beautiful than the rest. I hate him more than the others. I hate him so much that sometimes when I look at him, I can hardly breathe. Terrible morning, Jude and her sister see their parents murdered in front of them. The terrifying assassin takes all three girls to the world of fairy, where Jude is installed into the royal court by mocked and tormented by the fairy royal for being mortal. As Jude grows older, she realises she will need to take part in the dangerous deceptions of the Fae to ever truly belong. But the stairwell to power is fraught with shadows and betrayal, and looming over the infuriating, arrogant and charismatic Prince Cardian. Enter the dramatic and thrilling world of the folk of the air, brimful of magic and romance, from the New York Best Times selling author Holly Black. So she's got another book which is called The Wicked King, which comes out, I think it was 2019, but I'm actually thinking that it's this year. And then she's got another one, something The Queen, which is coming out the year after, so that is definitely next year. I have mixed feelings about this book because it took me a while to get into it. However, the writing was so good that it wasn't like one of those books where you struggle to read it. It was just, I wasn't sure of the story, and a lot of people have said the same things. It wasn't just me. The Cruel Prince. I have no idea where to start. I've just finished this book today and I was at work and I finished it at the end of my break, and I was just so like depressed really, because yesterday when I was at work I read quite a lot of it, and then whilst I was working I was thinking about it, so it gave me something, you know, to look forward to read on the bus on the way home. But no, because I finished it today, although I had the next book I'm reading to look forward to, being Alpha by Eileen Erin, it was literally just something that I really was sad about, because I really wanted to read The Cruel Prince again. And then when I found out The Wicked King was not going to be coming out for a while, I was even more sad. So basically, the book is based in the world of Fae, and we do have moments where we go back to the human realm, which is our realm unfortunately. And it starts with Jude and her twin sister Taryn and her older sister Vivi. Now they live in the mortal world, and I think she's about 7 years old now and her sister must be about 10, something like that. So they live in the mortal world. This, well, I'm not quite sure what type of fairy he is, but he's a type of fairy and he is the king's like guardsman. So basically he turns up and says, "You've taken my daughter from me," to their mother, and their daughter is Vivi, and he basically kills them and takes care of the children, brings them back to Fae and brings them up as his own. Now he does love them, okay, there is no doubt about that. Madoc, I think that's how you say his name, hopefully I'm right, he does love them, and he does love his other son Oak, so they are a good family. Like, there is love there. He doesn't treat them badly. I mean, he basically is raising his wife's children that have nothing to do with him other than her, so you know, he's a good man in that respect. He has looked after them. Now Jude and her sister Taryn couldn't be any more different if they tried to. Now Vivi is half Fae and half mortal, so she has the pointed ears, she has the Fae magic, but obviously she's still part mortal. Now she fits into this world perfectly, but Jude and Taryn don't. Now Taryn is very different because she fits in the sense that she doesn't participate in things, she just keeps out of the way, whereas Jude is up front and out there and quite feisty actually with all the people that are being quite mean to her. So she's got a little bit of, well, she's got balls really compared to her sister. Her sister annoyed me the whole time I was reading about her. To start with, because obviously you're not sure about the character, she didn't annoy me as much, but the more I read it, the more I hated her. But Vivi, I liked Vivi, and their brother Oak. So Jude wants to be a part of the Fae realm, the Fae kingdom, and not just a mortal. Now that doesn't mean that she wants to be a part of it because she loves them and everything they stand for and she's jealous of it. She wants to be a part of it because she's a mortal living in a Fae world and getting treated badly, so she wants to be a part of it, but she wants to be her own person, so she wants to become a knight and be in the knighthood and get, you know, knighted by one of the princes that this King Eldred has. Now, the king has got, I think it is 5 or 6 children. He's got Cardan, he's got Belkin, he's got Dane, and he's got 2 daughters, if I'm correct with the 5. I may be wrong. Now, Prince Dane is going to be the next in line to the throne. Prince Belkin wants the throne, and Prince Cardan is just a drunk mess who does not want anything and just wants to annoy people, even though he secretly loves Jude. I didn't mean to give you a spoiler there, but it does basically hint something about that. And you know there's going to be a romance because I already told you. It's based on Jude trying to be better, to try and be more, and Prince Cardan is basically bullying her and being horrible to her. But you sense that there's a slight attraction, and the more and more I read about it, the more and more I really liked Cardan. And if you've seen fan art and you've like searched for this book and you're not quite sure, everything you've seen is basically so perfect with this book. Though I didn't know the story, and it took me to halfway to realise what the story is. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I think halfway, about 50%, 53% on my Kindle when I was reading it, that was when I really started to understand the story. But the other 53% of the beginning of the book, it doesn't make you get bored. Like, there is always something going on. It just took a while for the story to come out, but when you finished it and you see that massive twist at the end, you appreciate the fact that it took a little while to get there, because there is so much to this story, and because I've already told you it's going to be a trilogy, I just feel that there's so much more that can happen now, and we've already started off with something, and The Wicked King sounds really good. I don't know what the third one's hypnosis is going to be like. We have to obviously wait until The Wicked King comes out. But there is so much more that we can actually do. Like, the twist at the end was just like, wow. Like, I can't recommend a book that I've only just read enough than this book. So I definitely recommend this book. I really do. If you're not sure still and you don't want to be in the position that I'm in, where I'm so sad that Court Prince is over, then wait until The Wicked King comes out and then you can read both of them. But the twist at the end, like, is so good. I literally got to the end of the book and I was just like, my god, I did not in the slightest expect that at all. I was literally reading the book from another character's perspective and I was thinking, damn, that twist is good. The other character was so shocked by this as well that I don't want to spoil it for you. So if you want to know what I'm talking about, then just ask me, because I'm not going to put this in the video just in case anyone doesn't want to know what they do want to know, but they're curious and, you know, they're going to regret it instantly. Let me know, ask me, and I will tell you what the twist was. But honestly, the twist was really good. Like, the writing and the build up to it, and there's a few lines within it just before the twist happens where when the twist happens you're like, no, you're like, I literally flipped back and was like, what? I swear that was just what was going to happen, and now, oh, I can't explain it. I'm just really happy. So yes, I recommend The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Really do recommend it. And Holly Black, come on, I want The Wicked King and I want the next book. I'm like addicted now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to give you a little bit more information or whatever. And yeah, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye!